Well, how do you do, buckaroos? Oh, it got dark on me. Anyways, hey, it is rather overcast out there today. It is late on a Thursday. I finished up my workday, but I'm here at Street Brews in Rogers, Arkansas, for an Optimist function. They're raising money. They do some scholarships. They do a lot for youth here in Rogers, Arkansas. But I got here a little early so I can relax and have a beer afterward. And I'm having the Apple Blossom Trouble with Trippels. Get it? Any Star Trek fans are going to appreciate that. It's 9.4%, 40 IBUs. It's $7 for a 12-ounce pour. All in all, not bad. See, it's a nice bright golden. Aromas are very fruity. I'm certainly getting some pear. I'm also feeling some plum. You can feel some of the alcohol. I ain't gonna lie to you, people, but it's not overwhelming. You know, it's not off-putting. Sometimes you taste some that are just off-putting. There's so much alcohol taste. This one, you know, you're drinking a 9% beer, but it's not. It's not off-putting. But again, much like. I know you got an email that said 5. Yeah, I got an email that said 5 too, but it starts at 6. Yeah. Anyways, I'll be back at 6. We'll be here for you. I decided to sit and have a beer. Well, I'll be back. A little confusion with the time, but I don't care. I don't sweat the little shit, people. It's nice. Again, I'm getting. So I told you I was feeling some pear and plum on the nose. The flavors I'm getting a little different, to be honest. I was feeling some almost tart cherry-like notes. Whatever, I may get some other. It was very cold. I actually waited about 10 minutes before I even took a drink. So I may even wait a little bit longer because it did come out of that tap awful darn cold. Because it is getting chillier, but it's a fine beer. It's only the second beer I've ever had from Apple Blossom Brewery. I had their Earl Grey ESB. That was fantastic. The one time I visited the brew pub. But they happen to have this one on tap here, so I wanted to give it a shot. Figured a trip will be a nice way to start. They've got the core Black Lightning on tap as well. It's an 8.5% black IPA, so we may go there next. So probably won't have very many beers tonight because they're all big. I'm gonna pace myself, but it is the weather for beers like this, right? I usually think more double or quadruple cold weather, but this great big triple hits the spot too. I am Thunder Beer Whisperer. We'll talk to you later. So how do you do, buckaroo? Just a short addendum. I was noticing some different fruit notes as I let this run. So I waited about 10 minutes before I even take a drink, but it came out very cold. As I'm going through this, I mentioned tart cherry earlier. Now I'm not getting those notes at all. I mentioned early on I was getting plum and pear on the nose. But now I'm getting a lot of apple, a whole lot of apple. But either way, I mean, Trippels, you should get a lot of fruit notes, and this one does. I am feeling some pear in the body now that I wasn't getting earlier. It's nice. It's a nice triple. It finishes nice and dry. Again, you have those lingering fruit notes. I am getting hints of plum. Almost like an underripe plum kind of note. Some like get those dark overripe notes. This one's more of an underripe plum. But anyway, I hate to go all beer geek pretentious on you, but it's a fine beer. It's only the second beer I've had from Apple Blossom. We are doing some fine stuff out there. I am at Street Brews in Rogers, Arkansas. It's a great place if you've never been there. I'm Thunder Beer Whisperer. I'm running for beer that's Prince, but I approve this message.